Welcome to Openttd 101. This tutorial will teach you how to play and how to play well with your host, Sapphire United. Go to download.transporttycoon.net, then save and extract the file that best suits your operating system. Next, go to openttd.org and download the latest stable version. Run this file. Give the location of the files you extracted when asked for the graphic files. The basics. Before you start a game, you can select many options about the map you wish to play on. There are 4 different climates: temperate, subarctic, subtropical, and toyland. In this tutorial, I will be demonstrating on the temperate climate. To pan about the map, you can hold down the right mouse button or use the directional pad. Use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. You can also use Z to jump around the map. Pressing X will make objects on the map become transparent. Pressing Ctrl B will show the bounding boxes of all game objects. Right-clicking on any button will tell you about what it does. Left-clicking on an industry will tell you about its production. To make money in Openttd, you must take products from industries that supply them to industries that demand them. The coal mine produces coal, and the power station demands it. This is the Finances panel, where you can borrow and repay loans. By control-clicking, you can borrow or repay the maximum amount. This will change your current amount of money accordingly. In order to grow a prosperous transport empire, you will have to make money from transporting freight or passengers. In Openttd, you can transport with trains, road vehicles, airplanes, ships, and trams. Trains. We will start with building a simple point-to-point rail line. Click the Build Railroad Track button to begin construction. Use the Station tool to build the pickup station at the coal mine and the drop-off station at the power station. The blue footprint indicates the station catchment area. Make sure that each industry is within this area. It will tell you what the station supplies and demands when in the correct location. Now use the Auto Rail tool, hotkey A, to build rail between the 2 stations. You can drag this tool to make it faster. Now build a rail depot along your line. Left-click the depot and click the New Vehicles button. Buy a train and 9 coal cars. Continue by giving the train orders. Select the Go To button and left-click on the coal mine station, and then the power station. The station we just built can hold 10 train cars. When building stations, it is important to remember that each station tile can hold 2 train cars. The train will now go between both stations transporting coal. To improve the efficiency of this process, make the train full load at the coal mine. Press Delete to close all of your windows. Road vehicles. Find a town and build 2 bus stops at opposite ends of it. Use the Build Roads tool to accomplish this. Now build a road depot and purchase a bus. Order the bus to go between the 2 bus stops. Instead of making another bus, simply clone it off of the road. Press Delete again to close all windows. Airplanes. In order to make space for an airport, use the Level Land tool to flatten an area. This house will also need to be destroyed. Use the Dynamite tool to remove it. Now use the Build Airports button to build a city airport. Make sure it accepts passengers and mail. Now find another city and place an airport there. Select the aircraft hangar and build an airplane, then route it between the two airports. Press delete again to close all windows. Ships. Open the mini-map by clicking on the Display Map button. We will use this map to look at our current land ownership, as well as find a ferry route. Begin by selecting the Build Ship Docks button. Build a dock near each town, a buoy in between both towns, and a ship depot. Now make a passenger ferry and route it. Trams. In order to use trams, you will need to apply a new graph before starting the game. Some new graphs can be applied during gameplay, but this is not recommended. To easily acquire new graphs, click the Check Online Content button in the main menu. Find a new graph and download it. A new graph is a new graphic which adds or removes content from the game. You will then have to add it and apply it. To build trams, hold down the Road Tool button and scroll down to the Tram Construction menu. Trams are much like road vehicles, except that tram tracks can be built over roads as well as on their own.